Good evening. I'm Dr. Greenbrier Almond, and thank you for joining us on what is going to be a really great show tonight for Tender Loving Care. For the past 35 years, we've been coming on talking about a down-to-earth topic, tender loving care. Well, tonight we have Down to Earth right here performing for us. And I just want to introduce the guys, and they've won the recent Buchanan Upshur High School talent show, and they really have talent. So I'd like to introduce Robert Russell right here, and he has a mic, so we may chat in between songs. Over to the left is Josh Lanham. Josh's dad is a teacher up at the high school and also performs with the guys from time to time. And over here is Caleb McNeamer. And Caleb has red hair like my dad and my daughter, and I wish I had red hair. I used to maybe, but look what had happened. Well, guys, thank you for coming on. We're looking forward to the show.
All right, thanks for having us. First song we're going to do is Crying Holy. Ready?
Lord, I ain't a stranger now. Lord, I ain't a stranger now. I've been introduced to the Father and the Son. Lord, I ain't a stranger now. Crying holy to the Lord, crying holy to the Lord. For if I could, I surely would stand on that rock where Moses stood. The next song we're going to do for you is I Am Home. Josh Lanham is going to do the lead vocals for us, and I hope you enjoy it.
I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I can see King Jesus on his throne. There's my family and my loved ones who have gone on before. I am home. I'm home. There's my family and my loved ones who have gone on before. I am home. I'm home.
Robert, I want to join you and just say this is thrilling. The music is great. How did you ever select a name as a group? Down to Earth. I like it. It sounds like Country Roads, Take Me Home, but Down to Earth.
Well, I started out playing gospel and stuff in church when I was growing up, and I got together with these boys, and we kind of got into playing a little bit of bluegrass, and we like to get down pretty serious, and we was playing with some other boys there, and we got down where we wanted to be real serious, and and we wanted everything to have good meaning over songs.
Right.
So we just come up with the name Down to Earth, and we really liked it, and we think it represents the group itself, and that's just stuck with us ever since.
Well, you couldn't have come up with a better name, and we couldn't have better music. So let's hear some more.
All right. The next song we're going to do is Using My Bible for a Road Map.
I'm using my Bible for a road map. 10 commandments, they tell me what to do. The 12 disciples are my road signs, and Jesus will see us safely through. There'll be no detours in heaven. No rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for a road map. The children of Israel used it too. They crossed the Red Sea of destruction, for God was there to see them through. There'll be no detours in heaven. No rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. My last stop is heaven some sweet day.
The next song we're going to do for you is Good Morning Child.
Well, sometimes I close my eyes and think of heaven. sometimes I close my eyes and think of Jesus. And now he died on that cross for you and me. And someday I know I'll walk with him in glory. For I can almost hear the voice of Jesus say, "Good morning, child, welcome to this brand new city. Make yourself home, you're free to roam here on the shore. It'll be so good to be at home with mommy mansion. Extend an arm, let God reach out and draw you home. Extend an arm, let God reach out and draw you home."
Well, Robert and Josh and Caleb, you've given us a special early Christmas present. This is really great. Let me ask you, Robert, you said that you started off singing gospel, and it strikes me Elvis Presley did too. And some of the best singers, I think, of all time, have a spirit down in their soul. Tell me about that. How did you get into gospel singing, and in your church in particular, you mentioned?
Well, my great-grandfather, he used to play a lot of music and stuff, and he used to play the fiddle for the group called the Country Travelers.
Okay.
From here in Buchanan. And he's kind of the one that got me into music.
Uh-huh.
And I remember when I was about 9 years old, I wanted a guitar.
Right.
And my mom and them got together, and my dad got me a guitar, and my grandpa, he taught me a few chords
Okay.
on it. And it wasn't too long after that, we started going, we've been in church for a while, and I wanted to get up there on stage and sing songs and stuff because they played there. And the guy told me, he said, give it a year, and if you can learn the chords, then you can do it. Well, that whole year just about tore me to pieces because I wanted to get up there.
Wow, yeah.
And I always love to do the gospel songs, and I like to give God credit for what He's given me, the gift. And these boys here, He's blessed them, and I always like to give God credit through His songs or whatever it may be. And the
Christmas spirit is here, and the Spirit of God is here. So I thank you for doing that. We're going to have several more songs, and also we're going to have time for your prize-winning song up at the high school in the talent show. So it's a great opportunity here. So let's hear some more.
All right. The next song we're going to do for you is a Doyle Lawson tune. It's Let the Spirit Descend. I really like this song, and I hope you enjoy it.
When John came preaching, preparing the way for Jesus the heavenly King, for all who believe and trust on His name will stand in God's kingdom and not be ashamed. Let the Spirit descend like a beautiful dove, as it did on Jesus that day. He was baptized by John in the river of Jordan. God's voice like thunder said, "This is my son." When descend like a beautiful dove, as it did on Jesus that day. He was baptized by John in the river of Jordan. God's voice like thunder said, "This is my son."
Well, that's a great down-to-earth song for sure. You know, we all want to follow Jesus and be baptized, and so it's a remarkable song. I want to put Josh's dad on, without talking to him, I guess, on the spot here. If you like what you're hearing tonight, Josh's dad is Bill Lanham. He's a teacher of social studies up at the high school, Buchanan Upshur High School. And if you would need to contact the guys here, Down to Earth, a good way to do that would be to contact Buchanan Upshur High School and Bill Lanham and just say that you've heard this on Channel 3, you appreciate it. Maybe you want to invite them to a group, sing someplace, or for fun and profit, or whatever.
All right.
Does that sound okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, I hope that's okay, Josh.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. You have several other gospel songs, or
We have 3 more here.
3 more? Okay. Let's hear another one, and then we'll talk a bit and still save time for your prize-winning song.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to do an instrumental here for you. It's What a Friend We Have in Jesus.
So Robert, well, that takes me back to my father-in-law, Nemesio Gannon Sr. He lived in the Philippines, as my wife did growing up, and I can hear those instrumental songs around a coconut fire under a palm tree on a beach. What a friend we have in Jesus. That's just wonderful. You going to sing a couple more?
We'll go ahead and do the song we did for the talent show.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
Next song we're going to do the one we performed up at the Buchanan Upshur High School for the Fall Talent Show. Caleb McNeamer's going to do lead vocals for you. This is an old Don Reno and Red Smiley tune.
Sweetheart,
I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blessed.